Assalamu alaikum and good day, everybody. This is Hasnain from Kuala Lumpur. Just want to check my sound. Hopefully, you should be able to hear me. After a long time, I'm coming live, and because I got actually update from Notebook LM added new features. So today I will be exploring that. Just checking my sound. If if you're able to hear me, just please put in the chat yes. Okay. Right. So it's confirmed. So you should be able to hear me. Let me quickly share my screen. Right. So let me hide the YouTube channel QR code. Okay, once again, those who just joined in, do let me know, please, from where you are joining my live broadcast. I'm going live on LinkedIn Learning and YouTube, my own channel, and I'm using Restream Studio, So feel free to let me know from where you're watching the live session, and if you watching recorded session of this, so do let me know. And today, my focus of my talk and exploration would be Notebook LM new features. And you should see actually the slides already. So let's move on. So this is what I will try to cover in around 30 minutes time. Try to identify and describe key AI tools for learning and development or for teaching and learning, right? Then look at like how we could focus on uh, tools like Notebook LM to design clinical case-based teaching or graphics or infographics for any teaching and learning, activities. Just confirming on my YouTube channel. Okay, wonderful. Um, just give me a second. Right. And then the latest feature, which was there already in Notebook LM, it called like flashcards, but I heard they have added slightly more enhanced feature, and that would uh, assist us to manage our assessment and more towards going to adaptive assessment. I will try to demonstrate and see whether you're able to pick up what new feature they have added in the flashcards. Then how we could another new feature they have added, we can, which is actually a lot of people were demanding, how we could edit our slides. So once you have made your slides using Notebook LM, now they are allowing you to edit, and that's wonderful. Like that's I have tested that feature, so it's more powerful. And if you ask me, Notebook LM is even leading in terms of usage than Gemini itself, although it's actually same company product. They are using backend is almost same. It's just the front end features they have. Notebook LM is more aligned to education, teaching and learning. And if I would say it's now AI tutor, I would say, if I name it, or it's a completely new AI learning machine. So is how creatively we could use. Okay, so let's move on. When we talk about AI applications for learning and development or teaching and learning, AI is now everywhere. So I just name here like how we can use AI in animation generation, podcasts. Notebook LM already have this feature. Video generation, graphics, content presentation, voice conversation. So in Notebook LM, you have also most of these features, and you can even use for research purpose. But make sure use responsibly and ethically. Don't let AI write for you, and then you put your name as author. Mind map, yes, a Notebook LM do have this feature, and I will quickly show you also. If you notice, maybe this slide itself, I have used Gamma. Gamma is another platform for generating slides or presentations, right? And yeah, I was telling you about this B sign here. This is actually a brisk. Okay, it's a very powerful plugin for teaching and learning. You can actually go subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I have done one webinar or talk on Brisk itself. Very powerful plugin for educators. Now, just very quickly, this is actually agentic AI. If you start from here, I got this from helloagentic.ai. Very nice infographic, I would say, to explain the basic concepts of AI, machine learning, and then how we focus more on large language model, deep learning, and then move into generative AI, Gen AI. Then nowadays we are moving even towards agentic AI. So a lot of AI tools can perform complete workflow, and you just need to guide them minimum, but make sure you put security measures in place. Don't let AI uh, control everything without those security measures, and later on you can't blame AI if anything goes wrong. So like some researchers or some engineers, they talk about human in the loop. So whatever you want, you should make sure there is a check and balance when you're using agentic AI. So once again, please let me know from where you're watching this live session. I'm live on LinkedIn. Thanks to LinkedIn for giving me this feature on my YouTube channel, and I'm using Restream Studio. They have updated look and feel of the studio is quite changed. So I'm adjusting with that. I'm using the free version of Restream, currently streaming on two platforms, but it's one of the tool or platform which we could use for going live on multiple platforms. Okay, so let's move on, and focus of my talk today is on Notebook LM and the new features they have added. So you just need to type in notebooklm.google, or you can scan this QR code and you can click on try Notebook LM. It's advisable to sign up with the Gmail ID, so that where whatever work you are doing, it's safe. So next time you can access that. Okay, so let me. I'm actually bringing in Notebook LM itself, so that we can do. Yeah, let me bring in Notebook LM. Okay, so those who just first time using Notebook LM, so there are three columns. If you notice here, my cursor, the extreme left one, where you make sure you load your resources or knowledge base, and then in the middle where you uncover the hidden context to your resources with the help of Notebook LM by interacting, with the prompt. And extreme right side where you will have, let me, okay, right. So extreme right side, if you, okay, no, I'm just testing one more feature in the studio. Uh, okay, I'm actually back. I was testing. I tried to hide my camera, my view there, and the message pop ups that your mic is muted if you go back, of your screen. So hopefully you should be able. Okay, I'm actually back. Yeah, just confirming whether you should be. I mean, whether you could hear me or not. Okay, so what I was telling you, there are three columns. Those who just use using first time Notebook LM. On the extreme left, where you add resources, please make sure spend some time on identifying the appropriate resources. For example, this is the title of my Notebook LM, Mobile Collaborative Informal Learning Design, and this is one of my own paper which I'm pretty much sure what I have written in, and authenticity and no hallucination in these resources. And after vetting these resources, then only the first thing Notebook LM will do, try to summarize, you see, in the middle. And then on the extreme right side where you have a lot of features they have added in, okay. Right, I'm just bringing back my chat. And once again, those who join in now, let me know from where you're watching my live broadcast. And feel free to share with your network. And do let me know, even if you're watching the recorded session of this webinar, how you use Notebook LM and for what purpose in the comment section. So, what I did, if I zoom in, um, let me highlight a bit. So, if you notice here, uh, I have just tried the mobile flashcards a minute ago. So, you see here, I can actually show you based on uh, paper I have uploaded. So let me bring it in a full screen. So you see, based on that paper, it actually generated flashcards. Around more than 50 flashcards are ready, in less than couple of minutes. And what is the primary aim of paper by Baloch? And this is actually the author's name. One of them is myself. Um, so I can actually see the answer to propose an operational framework for designing mobile collaborative informal learning activities. And this is how. So cool feature is once you click explain, it will actually go check the files and all the related text live. It will fetch. And in the middle, you see in depth. So this is how, if you ask me, uh, at the start of my webinar, I was telling you this is a new AI learning machine, or I will name that as AI tutor. So Notebook LM act as a tutor and let learner interact um, with the resources more active way, no more passive way. And if you are got it, you just click. And this is the feature they have added to track. And if anything you got wrong, next time you log in, they will actually show you the progress, and they will actually only show the cards which or flashcards which you were not clear about. So this is what I was mentioning about adaptive assessment feature. And I was reading some articles, they were saying like they have a bulk sharing feature also. So nowadays, now you can actually share your notebook LM to whole class, or group of people, like very easily. So just let me show you some of the cards very quickly. Okay. And I say got it. So this is how you can go through, and quite impressive, most of. Wow, this is one of the my key reference I mentioned in my paper. So let me show you the other features. So I have actually created a slide deck. Okay. Let's try this. Okay. So you can click on a. So see, I just about 30 minutes ago I was trying. So what happened initially, Notebook LM can generate slides for us, but the recent feature they have added is revise. Okay. So if you're not comfortable with the way Notebook LM have designed, so let me tell you, this is my second version. What happened, they never mentioned these circles. So I have asked them to label by clicking this revise, and then there is what you need to change. Okay. So you can keep on giving your feedback in a text form for all slides. Okay. Maybe I can, learning is no longer my years in order. Okay. Add learner image with collaborative activity. So things like that you can comment, uh, and then you see generate the revised deck. So it will take some time. Wow, very nice. This is how, because I know what I have written in my paper, and you can actually Google its open access paper. If you just search mobile collaborative informal learning Hasnain Zafar, and you should be able to access, or you should be able to download. And very nicely they have structured this. Uh, right? Maybe I can ask enhance the font size. So things like that, you can give comments, and for sure it will enhance the slide decks. And this is what one of the most interesting feature. And you notice wherever I have given the feedback, they have changed slightly blue ribbon. So it means these two slides will be revised once I click the revise, generate revised deck. Okay, just going through quickly. Quite impressive if I compare the quality of graphics, text, and the way they structured slides. Quite impressive. I'm really happy to see they have improved a lot. Okay, so let's very quickly show you. Okay, very nice. I'm just going through and seeing if anything. Zone of proximal development, right? Maybe I can add the reference link and QR code. Let's see. Don't worry about spelling or typo error. I think generative AI tools are very good in fixing those small errors. Okay, maybe uh, generate 3D format of. So I'm just giving some instruction and see how Gen AI. Okay, so I can click revise and it will do at the back. Let me show you. I have already showed you the flashcards, and you see they have added tabular form of the data. Actually, it's a review paper, so it's not that much data intensive paper, but it can generate based on the paper or resources we have uploaded. It can generate a very nice tabular form of all the data discussed in, and we could export into sheets. Okay, and from this Google Sheets or Microsoft Excel, we could export this data set into SPSS and do more enhanced research. So this is another favorite feature, I would say, for researchers. Um, you notice here data table, so it's still generating our slides based on the comments I have given to you. Let me pick some more resources. Some more, yeah. So you,
What makes mobile collaborative learning actually work? What factors really matter?
Like finding the secret sauce. Yeah.
Yeah.
Turning that phone from just a distraction into, well, a real learning tool.
Exactly.
so this is what I was telling you about podcasts, and it can generate that. You could download into MP3, or if you want the video format, you can. Let me show you that. All this I have generated in the past. Because of time, I won't be showing you, but it's the same steps. So let me.
Welcome to The Explainer. Today, we're diving into some really fascinating research about that supercomputer you carry around in your pocket. Yep, your phone.
Smartphones.
And more importantly, how we can unlock its true potential. Tech is absolutely everywhere.
So I'm just skipping. So it can
Even though we
generate.
have this incredible technology that makes this old dream a reality.
Yeah, it can generate the video summary of the resource, and even another cool feature they have is through this interactive mode. Okay, let's see. And this is also amazing. So I would ask Notebook LM to generate audio overview of the paper which I have uploaded in the resource column on the left side, and then I will hear, and hopefully you also able to hear this.
Okay,
Let me
let's
confirm.
unpack this statistic. Over 95% of college students in developed countries have a smart mobile device.
Right in their pocket.
Exactly. And maybe more surprising, universities in developing countries. They're nearly at the same level.
It's pretty incredible, the saturation.
It really is. So it begs the question, with all that power, all that connectivity just there, are we really harnessing its learning potential? Especially, outside the lecture hall.
That's precisely the question we're diving into today. It's
So,
not just about
yeah,
having the phone. It's about, well, how can we design learning
Hey
activities?
there. Want to share your thoughts on this?
let me allow my mic. Okay, could you please name the author of this research and where they have done this study?
We love that you're jumping in. It's great to have you following along so closely.
It really is. To answer your question, this specific research was conducted by Hasnain Zafar Baloch.
And he didn't work alone. He was joined by Azizai Abdulman and Norman Shah Had.
Exactly. They are all based at the University of Technology, Malaysia, or UTM for short.
Perfect.
That's where the pilot study and the main bulk of the
Perfect.
research.
Perfect. I'm impressed. Okay. Only thing, the pronunciation of the names is not clearly, coming out. My name was okay, but other co-authors' name were not as it should be. But I think I can play around by guiding them. Like, so this is one of the nicest feature. Like, it can generate the overview, audio overview based on your paper here or resource. But while you're listening and suddenly, as a researcher, you want to know more, or some question pop up in your mind, you could actually raise hand, and click join and live. And the moment you post the question, it will go mine the resources and give you answer according to your question or your query. And if you notice, I yet to test, but I was told it's completely multimodal format. Even handwritten notes can be shown or uploaded as a resource, and Notebook LM could interpret and could actually uncover and produce results. So hopefully you're getting into these features. Because of time, I'm almost like this session is almost more than 30 minutes. So what I can show you some of the yeah, so you notice here the slides have updated by based on our comments. So let me show you very quickly. We have actually asked. So you see, if you recall, I have asked show the learners in a collaborative activity. So see, very nicely graphics picked up and diversity is there. I could even give more comprehensive prompt, and I have asked something about 3D, yeah, font size improved. Yeah, so I think whatever comments I have given, you notice the only thing I need to check is the QR code, This, please make sure, even you generate QR code yourself, it won't be that accurate. So you need to make sure that the QR code is accurate. And see, even the reference is not that accurate. So please make sure to fix these kind of issues, because AI sometime, will go and just like you see example.com, that for sure is not the real link. So the rest, yeah, here I said, see 3D format, if you recall, and very nicely designed, amazing, So if you ask me now, being in an instructional design and e-learning field for more than 15 years, um, I would say the instructional designer role or graphic designer's role, now they have to go on HOTS, higher order thinking. So all this dirty work, tedious work, could be handled by AI tools, and one of these tools, which is actually free, Notebook LM. So amazing. Let me quickly show mind map if I have. Yeah. So another feature of Notebook LM, you can generate mind maps and quite impressive, Okay. Yeah. So you see all this, you can, cool thing, you can download in a PDF format or image, sorry, image form. Yeah. Okay. Right. Due to time, let's back and I can actually talk more and show more features of Notebook LM, but due to time, feel free to contact me and let me know. We can have actually full one session with the institutions, and we can go do more hands-on session showing each and every features, and collaboratively we learn and explore all these features and how we could use for teaching and learning purpose, Okay, so let me summarize. Just I have list down some of my favorite AI tools when it comes to lesson design or activity design. You can use Cloud, ChatGPT, Copilot, Manus even. Okay, Manus is there's some issue, but they're bought by Meta. Then multimedia design, I would say Notebook LM, okay, presentation and Gamma. I showed you some of the Gamma slides also. For chatbot, you could try most of GPT's paid version. They have this feature which can customize chatbot based on your prompt. Infographics, just now I shared with you. We can generate graphic using Notebook LM, Grok, or animation. Also, we can try Gemini. Video, Notebook LM can generate. Just now I showed you AI podcast or multimedia content. Again, Notebook. You notice Notebook is almost in every row. So I was telling you about feedback and quiz. Brisk, this plugin to Chrome or browser, you could try this. So once again, if you would like to, feel free to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where recording of all my sessions are available. And do let me know if you have any questions or any features you want me to go do deep dive, so we could have another session. Due to long weekend, first May we have holiday, so I thought of coming live. And feel free to ask if you have any question. And if you want to connect with me, so that's my Gmail. And if you scan, hopefully this QR code will lead you to my LinkedIn profile. Let's test. Okay. Yeah, or you can Google my name, Hasnain Zafar Baloch, and stay safe everywhere, wherever you are, and all the best. And let's try, see, maybe I can come tomorrow or day after tomorrow, and do comment in um, comment section. Do let me know how you use generative AI tools and specifically Notebook LM. Okay, Assalamu alaikum, everybody.